irreversible and crazy. That's you're trying to go end it. I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna fake. I'm gonna throw a. I just bought the house. Listen, I throw that party for you. You want to throw it? I have thrown a few parties. I want to throw you. So you're losing. That's it. I'm very clear though. We were respectfully trying to keep them voting. All I'm saying is, teamwork. The thing is, 2008. So now that's my year. My nightmare. You're going to be very interested. Fast fashion brand introduced a into their lineup. There's been controversy on this. I saw this. Luigi Maggio. Speaking of dystopian, that shit's great. Oh my god. I mean, what a use of AI on Luigi Maggio. Self-passing. I mean, I'll be honest, if it actually ends up, like, if they actually paid him, then that's awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that's dope as hell. But if they didn't pay him, then it's so cool. No. There ain't no way that. I think the Chinese government needs to impress Luigi Maggio. And the Communist Party of China, the Glorious People's Republic of China, you must offer proper compensation to What? I killed the guy? Yeah, like, couldn't get away with this. Was covered. Did it? Oh, you think he'll get off? I mean, if this was a fair system, he should be.
Oh, this looks like another boss.
We had a fair system where, like, the mayor is going to like a perk and all of this other stuff. Like, so many different, like, powerful figures have been involved in manipulating the process. Yeah. Which is perhaps the reason why. Yeah, it's tough when you do an assassination in broad daylight. Allegedly. They really throw the book at you. Allegedly. Allegedly. But my point is, there is a lot of, there's grounds for a mistrial. The problem is, it doesn't matter. Allegedly. And we don't even know if it was Luigi Maggioni. Wow. Yeah, okay. He is probably the real. How many licks does it take to get on San Francisco? The world may never know. The world may never know. Okay. What are your topics?
Oh! No!
Makes me feel like I'm really on my period.
I'm not. Speak on that.
And I think I want to get out.
Talk.
It's sticky and wet. It's just
A heavy flow.
yeah.
She talks sex on
It's
your
kind of like weird that I'm bleeding, but I can't. No, it's okay.
It take a week.
Are you talking about a hormone cycle?
No, there's like a luteal phase. They learn this one. No, so
You name the
this is
phases.
there's a if a period took 3
What? I
weeks,
didn't sit at the
then a
bench?
woman would
What?
perpetually be on her period. They do. That's what I'm saying.
Well, he's talking about hormone cycles.
That's what I meant.
Hormone cycles
A lot of men in the world think that women only experience that
They're psychic. It is a absolute horror feeling.
It's a horrific feeling. I'm going to give you the breakdown of the week.
And it lasts over the course of a few weeks.
Yeah.
We cannot begin to understand this story.
So menstruation is only like that part, but then there's like ovulation and there's all these different phases that affect your body, but essentially you're just fucked for about 3 weeks.
That's what I'm saying. So 3 weeks, everyone, so you only have a week of clarity.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
What?
Weak clarity.
No.
I was trying to say that was maybe on their
No.
I agree with him. I get 1 week of no brain fog. That's it.
A week of like, you feel like yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, without any issues.
Every part of this process is normal, and I love it.
Choose your words very wisely.
Menstruation is 1 to 5 days. Then you have your follicular phase. That's when your hormones start like freaking out a little bit. And then you have your ovulation. That's when you're like horny and the men want you. And then you have the luteal phase where you feel like shit.
Is there like does birth control take care of all this, or?
Yeah, it can, depending on how bad your stuff like
Interesting.
cycle is. But they even recommend different like workouts depending on what hormone part of your hormone cycle you're in, which is interesting.
That is.
You have a period tracker?
I used the Oura ring, but I lost it.
Yeah, here's...
They're like selling it.
Yeah, the Oura ring is selling all this data in Paladin.
Oh, my nails are
Why did the US government?
stained.
Oh.
But I can't get it out. There's nothing in
Oh,
there.
your cake was incredible.
They just get stained.
Shout out to Cutie Cinderella's cake. Marsh, pull that up. Oh, Cutie Cinderella.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that about cake decorators. Your nails just look nasty.
Okay, I have a question about your cake.
The cake was so good.
We're
It's
talking
so
about the
good.
Alamace's cake. No, we're talking
No.
about the
She made a
Oh.
new cake this week. And
The
it was so
Alamace's cake
good.
was crazy. Oh, wow.
No, this one was so sick. And people thought it was AI.
Is the broom cake? Is this a Harry Potter cake?
Oh, it's Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, incredible. Now, what is next? What is next for?
I don't know. I've been thinking of that. I'm like, I don't
Taste it.
Yeah, it was good. It's yummy. It's vanilla.
I think that
Well done. Mom's wedding cake is my next cake.
I had an idea for you.
Uh-huh.
Have you ever seen the show Is It Cake?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the Japanese version?
Uh-uh.
Marsh Pulling. So, Is It Cake is a show where you guess whether something is cake or not.
Uh-huh.
In the Japanese version, they make you bite whatever the cake item is.
Ew.
Sometimes they'll do like old shoes. Yeah. I think you need to do this for this.
ADが入ってるやつかもしれない。
さあ、パリッと。
え、
どうですか？美味しい？
Okay, bro, it's not cake. Let it go.
That is just a shoe.
どうですか？
パリッと。
That's not.
Why would that be cake? Is it cake?
It was cake. Oh, what's cake? Oh, what's cake?
And then they blow him in the face, dude.
It looks like cake.
Can you not smell it when you're that close?
You have to
It's from far away. You have to bite to confirm whether it's cake or not.
That's not cake.
I'm bringing a bunch of cupcakes over on Saturday. So
Wait, why?
Just wedding cake flavor.
So pause. What do you think that's doing?
We could do that.
Is it cake? Can you make can you make a shoe that looks like really like a shoe? Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I had an idea for a show, but I don't know. I don't know if it's problematic or not. Okay, pitch. So some of the reality TV back in the early 2000s. Yeah, it was so problematic. That's true.
Room Raiders.
My favorite is Black White.
Okay, well, that's not one.
What's that?
Black White is a ice. Yeah, it was produced by Ice Cube, and it was Ice-T. It's Ice Cube, okay.
A black family trades place with a white family, and they did blackface and whiteface.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Emmy award-winning
That's not what I was
blackface.
talking
Emmy award-winning blackface.
Did you see Drewski's
on
white
that
picture?
Yes. I do want to talk about
It
that.
was
That's a
incredible.
great segue.
White.
So,
Getting an instant offer on CarMax.com takes 2 minutes or less. Our online offer is at the CarMax. Online offers are just as real as the ones that you get in person, and with CarMax's express drop-off, you can verify your offer and leave with payment in just under 30 minutes. That's why I love CarMax.
we want to talk about
It was
that. That's a
incredible.
great segue.
White.
So, it ended up being a spectacular failure. Obviously, even though I think it was dealers weren't ready for it. But the white guy who does blackface is, maybe predictably, very racist, and just keeps saying like, "No, people are treating me so well as a black person. Like, you guys are making all this racism stuff up." And I think he even like says the M word a couple times. And then,
Wow.
yeah, and then his family was like very embarrassed by him. The white family gets like really woke. Goes to saying poetry. It's awesome. The whole stuff.
It wasn't even. It's an idea that is already an idea. It's already happened, but I think we should bring it back. Maybe this is problematic. It's the fucking playing it straight.
Oh,
The dating show comes in when some of the guys are gay. If I hosted that, is that problematic?
I like it.
Do you think I'd get in trouble for that?
The Gager posted is different than like a multi-million
I like it. And I also have a topic, but I'm going to only address it behind the paywall at patreon.com/VRN because we are at an alpha, folks. Alright. We'll see you there. Super secret topic. Peace, everybody.
A couple months ago, it was there was a big news story about how they arrested Chuck E. Cheese while on the job, and which everybody was outraged by because it's like, come on, man, like, can you arrest not Chuck E. Cheese like in front of the like? I was like, the guy who was in the costume, arrested syndrome. Yeah, like the guy who was in the costume was accused of credit card fraud. Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, I know. So he was accused of credit card fraud, and everybody in the comments, including me, is like, come on, can't you wait to arrest Chucky? Well, after the body cam footage was released, it was even fucking worse. YouTube Premium is ad-free YouTube and video downloads. So you can watch cooking shows that you ain't airplane for. YouTube Premium, it's way more than ad-free. Try 1 month on us. So it was right off, like, yeah.
We ended up going on the south side. We did a toy drive with, I'm going to look up their center name because they do a lot of good, like, community work. We also tapped in one of the we really last minute, and they were super receptive. We got to do pull-ups and everything. We was watching, I watched the kid punch out 10 in a row.
Yeah, I did what? I did 10, you did 14.
I did like 14.
I did 10. I barely. The kid did 17.
Pull-ups is weight, bro. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember like doing when I did the 20. Everybody gonna think I'm lying about it. So
Oh, there you go.
I don't know the video we even started doing the moves like pro so real quick. This kid got
bro, pull-ups is weight, so it's like, so I don't even blame
you owning that little kid that hooked the kid that everybody.
kid.
I don't know what is 14. They already signed him. He already
It's indoctrinated. It's government propaganda. It's for it.
I saw the way the Marines were looking at him.
You little damn. I've never seen a nigga eyes like wider than that. They saw us walking through, and he was like pointing at
as the Marine was like,
Hey, oh, but yeah, so we've had a day, and then we're gonna do this done, and then yeah, that's why we got the beer. And the reason why we wanted to create a more like relaxed environment because we gonna be doing the deep dive. Fit check is what we have to dive deep on first.
fit checks.
What is our guest have on? Our fun hats working with?
I got the Bergs, the Bergenstocks.
Yeah, they look
They are so comfy. Like, honestly, I feel like as an adult, like I'm 34 years old. Okay, I can't be wearing Crocs.
Yeah, really more the Crocs very quickly.
Yeah.
Because I got one pair of Crocs ever, and the little goofy shit in it is not my.
Yeah, I don't think that either.
Yeah.
But like, this is perfect. This is for like diabetics, I think. Like, this is some German shit. Like, no, literally, like they made this shit for like old people with like bad feet or something. But they're so comfy. But they're also like when you wear it with stuff, like it doesn't look that bad, or at least I don't think it looks that bad. I didn't even bring a pair of shoes. Like, this is all I have. I wear it. Yeah.
That's how I slide sometimes. Well, what's the pants hitting on?
I'm rocking Song for the Mute pants. It's my producer Marty bought them for me. And I'm wearing a Palisade Uniform t-shirt.
Wait, what's going on?
I got this is something that a fan gave me a while back. It's like a double snake bracelet. I thought I actually wear all the time. And then this is a chrome band on a Apple Watch. And then this is chrome too. And then Vivian Westwood. It's all I ever got most of that. This is Leech band. It's fine. It has vibes. Yeah, this is, I don't know, it's like a local jeweler in LA. I don't know what it is. Something more. It's on that place.
Supreme 6 weeks in a row. I have to go Sarge, Jordan, I have to go Lopez. No OG, it's a whole, it's a
He's never mind. I got LR5 on the beat. LR5. Way better.
If you're watching the other football, I do want to ask your friends, what's offsides? How do they sound like they know about it? These guys know all of it. What's
On the feet.
LR5.
LR5. Way better. Ice cream shorts. It's great. It's so good. We got the Nordstrom Racer. Typical watch on the wrist. Saturday. 25 episodes in Jane. Got JJ. Tony's on.
Hey, can you not get up there? I don't think I can get up there yet.
Wi-Fi shows it. We're the same side. I wish I was these niggas' side.
Yeah, we got.
I can't always.
I got these minimal. These is
They like denim, job, they go.
No, what brand is it? Oh, it's been
I ordered they definitely go. I just got those like yesterday. And then this, we got the half people shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to people.
It's not even nothing crazy. It's a very affordable shirt. It was so nice every time you wear it.
Bro, I got a sneak. But I was trying to find the new half people shirt I just bought the other day. So, oh yeah, chain up, chain up. What you got on the chain?
I did just come out on a special occasion. You know what I'm saying? They even got the jeans from my favorite pair of jeans. I don't even remember where I got them from. I think it was like so. They got a little undershirt, a little Hollister tee. I'll see the bell. Yes, bell. Evil bell. You did find it. This is actually a sound. It's actually big news. I've been wearing the same gift belt for 20 something episodes now, and it was like so bad. It's like shooting brain. It's chipping off. Yeah. So we went to the store, got a little happy belt now. So I normally the change that counted and wrist. Well, let's talk about the radio. We done went swag. Well, let's talk about the nitty gritty. We do a thing every episode. AB runs his own department agency, because you know a government agency. You know, it's your job. We just making shit up. It's not really legitimate agency. FDA. That's the mission. Yeah. Federal Bureau of Aid. The mission. Figure out who you are. Okay. So we can some digging, right? All right. I just want to ask you one question. I don't know. No, actually, I don't even want. Look. So from this, where did you find it?
This is some narwhal shit. Do you harm? Bro, that's like that wasn't even digitized. I was taking on a like that was taking on a phone, like not a phone, sorry, that was taking on a fucking phone, like a camera. Like they developed the footage. Oh, FBA. So like that's bro, that's internal. Not in America, that's I don't know. Maybe like 6th grade. And there's one question I need to ask you based off this photo. Do you still have I used to yeah, slice. I just like it was like the whole thing. But like I'm not they like ice cream cake. Like I actually had a naked party and they give you this when you're a child. Oh, they do that. Oh, yeah, I would have carved to a bunch of years. Honestly, you don't know what kind of cake you want? No, I don't. That's how I did. Like, go wrong here. It might be the icing or something. But, like, there's no phone guy. So, me personally, I'm not like, the biggest Twitch head. Like, I feel like my brain works. I can watch like a long form YouTube video, but I feel like you tell me to watch a live stream, I'm not. Y'all, however, because I had heard about you on other platforms, y'all have been following along on Twitch. This is your partner anniversary. Yes. Yeah. If you don't know what the partner is, I might explain what partner is. Partner is basically like on Twitch. There's different. I didn't explain that actually once. On Twitch, there's different like levels. And then partner is kind of like you shout if you partner. See, I'm a student. Yeah, what's the first partner? 2018.
So let's talk about it. I want to know about that side because obviously that's a big part of what I want to So let's talk about that one briefly discuss it. So I got
Come on.
That actually was obviously young children that was kind of like starting out. What was like when did you? I know you transferred from young children to like do full time children. Yeah. What was?
How the hell do I get in there?
Like what was the final straw that was like okay I gotta do Twitch?
All the way from the other side, I guess.
No, it was. I mean, it was an amicable split for sure, but I think like the major turning point was when I said Americans from 9/11. I think like the major turning point was when I said America deserved 9/11 in 2019, in the fall of 2019, and that shit was on Fox News. And back then, when Donald Trump was president, so you like, I had a like a brief moment where I literally was like, the president might actually say my name, and like I'm gonna get killed. Like, cause I was getting so many death threats, like it was crazy. And it wasn't just me that was getting death threats. I said that on Twitch, but everyone on the Young Turks was also getting death threats, down to like the guy who was like, you know, tweaking the knobs on the lights, and I was like, that's not like, I don't want other people to like have to deal with this, you know what I mean?
It's like a business decision.
Yeah, I was like, I can tank it on my own. I just don't want like these other random people to like also have to suffer for shit that I'm saying. That was like the first motivation for me to take that leap, for sure. And the whole situation was like, looking at my numbers, I guess, and they're like, it's only a market competitive a little bit. They were live shipping too back then. They still do. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna.
I didn't even know. I'm sorry. How long did it even take to like blow up? Like, how long was like the come up?
Well, 2020 was like at one time full time. That's when I blew up. But before then, I had like 2,000 people sometimes watching. Like that was big.
I remember how you during COVID. That's so crazy because I feel like I had discovered you besides through the Young Turks well before the Twitch world. So I had no idea that there was like a time where he was getting like 2K on Twitch.
Yeah.
All happened that year.
Yeah, I would say that 2020 I went from like 5K to, by the end of 2020, the election, I had like 100,000 watts. Sorry.
I think that first model, they had to be on Fox News. Like, how was it meant to be that time? I said,
My fandom was kind of getting pretty okay. I was like, no, I'm not. Like, I got death threats from my mom. Like, the Turks, it doesn't matter. If you're like doing anything politics related and you're like a leftist, you're gonna have nonsense after you. They're gonna be like doxing you, trying to get you killed, whatever, right? But that was definitely a different level of hatred, because it was like I had dudes like putting their government name in there. It was like, I'm an army veteran, you know. I'm an army veteran. I'm gonna come to your house, fucking kill you.
was there anybody?
Track.
Like at that point as well, Twitch was that's when like the higher, like that's when all of them started rising up. Like it's turmoil. That's like that venture. Is that something that you've continued to see throughout your career? Do you think it's like gotten worse or better?
It's just bigger. Everything's bigger. More haters at the same time. But yes, of course, I have more stress in my life now. But I mean, it doesn't matter. There's nothing. There's literally nothing you can do about it. Also, like now I have the government. I got now. So
Has anybody like
actually tried tried to kill me or tried to harm me in any way?
yeah, for sure. Like swatting and stuff happens pretty frequently to like every streamer. So like there's that, but it's not. It is what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say real quick because the whole government's last time we were in Chicago, they got paid. I remember like ever since this was happening, I don't think I actually sent the first to you. Yo, you should see that. You guys see that?
To be a good guy.
And I was like,
Thanks, man. Thanks for almost thinking about me.
I seen the media like before it happened, and you were already like talking to a bunch of people about it. I was like, shit, at some point we gotta do something about that.
Yeah, I was. because I
Where's it coming from?
I had seen other people. I was coming back from France, and I knew that it wasn't like where I was coming back from. It's just that the fact that you're coming back into the country is when you like technically are at the mercy of you have rights, but it's the country, so it don't matter. But yeah, I guess I was gonna come into the country at the gate, and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna come with us, you know. And they took me to the back room where like the detainment center is, and I was just sitting around these like panicking families, like, you know, their situation was like way worse than mine. So I knew, like, I wanted to investigate it a little bit further because I'd heard other people have similar experiences. So that's why I knew that it was most likely going to happen. So I just wanted to like entertain a lot of questioning instead of immediately be like, I'm a lawyer, why am I being detained? To see like what the line of reasoning was, what the line of inquiry was. And they took me to this back room, and sat down and waited. I looked around like, do you guys have American passports? And like, none of the people around me had American passports. They were all foreign travelers. And just like routinely come in, like agents would routinely come in and out, just be like, you know, this person, that person, you know, you're good to go. But there was secondary questioning in the other room. And they took this like interrogation. Sat down. Yeah, there's like a weird like steel chair. There's like two steel chairs in the room, and I think like they're safe. And I think they have those chairs to like, you know, get people into them. I didn't sit on this out of you know, on the swivel chair on the side. I mean, and I just like, you know, I just talked to people into them. I didn't sit on it. I sat in a weird like steel chair. You know, you're good to go. But there was secondary questioning in the other room, and they took me to this like interrogation room. Sat down.
Crazy. You know, this.
Yeah, there's like a weird like steel chair. There's like two wheel steel chairs in the room, and I think like they're insanely uncomfortable looking. And I think they have those chairs for like, you know, handcuffing people into them. I didn't sit on it. I sat on the lawyer chair. You know, on the swivel chair on the side. I mean, and I just like, you know, I just talked to them. They were asking, I was like, you know, what do you think about Israel? What do you think about Donald Trump? Yeah.
Each time I heard you like open up about that and say that, I think that immediately. I mean, what we know is we understand stuff about big rights. But like, I genuinely.
No, I can't. You in here?
Like, I genuinely, and now we're in it now. So when we leave the country and come back, it could be some shit. The fact that we're asking about the opinion on the president, like, there's certain things I remember you were making a point that, like, if Assad, it's not Assad, it's the Epstein thing that was in the news. It's like your switch point. Like, where have you been this entire time?
Yeah.
It's something that's like, once you enter the country, and you know, the question, if you take a viewpoint that's critical of the
What do you think about this?
straight north,
I'm in the U.S. right now. U.S. border. What do you think about it?
I mean, it was like, I can't remember exactly how long it was. Like, I thought the whole process took like about an hour 45, 2 hours. So it wasn't that crazy. But I mean, the entire reason for why they do it is intimidation, in my opinion. Like, it's just to be like, because they can't like. It's technically illegal for them to like actually detain me or stop me from entering the country because like I've done nothing wrong. But like there is a line of inquiry there where they do ask you some like questions that are, if you answer incorrectly, you could be arrested. Like, have you ever offered any material support to a known terrorist organization, stuff like that? I was like, laughed, and I was like, no. After that, I was like, I asked them, like, am I being detained? Like, what's going on? And shortly after that question, like, they basically let me go.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't do it. They're just
Yeah.
I was gonna say the real terrifying part about it is that like the person who isn't a Hassan, the person who isn't even one of us, 'cause we niggas, but like
Yeah.
we're not like,
Certain things.
you're asking people who are coming in from other countries, probably a lot of them are probably pretty much
You asked me a year ago, like, what do I think about? I have no idea what to do. I don't know shit about it. Like, you know what I mean? That's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's awfully suspicious.
Yeah. You don't know. You don't keep it here for an answer. Let's see if you figure it out.
But you got out of that. And
Yeah.
what was the thought process like when you were leaving? Just like,
I mean, it was relieved that I didn't get arrested for sure, but at the same time, I was just like, oh, I guess we gotta fucking deal with this now too. You know, it is what it is.
that's crazy. Wow, I've been so excited to start that live. I got back.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck is like? It's actually real.
Back to live streaming, back to like Twitch Go Drive. My next question was, we actually go on our thing talking about hate, talking about that. How do you deal with hate within the Twitch community from other streamers from like viewpoints? Can you say just in general? Because
Bro, so many of them are pedophiles. So it's like,
We were talking earlier, like in the car, about like, and you know, there's relationships. You as you get up in like whatever given industry, you're going to. And the thing that you had mentioned that I didn't really respect was the fact that like it's like hate trains, like, especially on and it's like it's bad. The people, yeah. But like, it's been your experience with that, and do you think that like there's a genuine like disagreement?
Yeah, like, you know, the example that always comes to my mind, I don't know if you guys know this, but like, a couple months ago, someone posted they were like going after like Aiden Ross and XCC and their older tweets. And they were pulling up their tweets to like kind of reverse cancel them, but from the right. They were posting their tweets about them being pro BLM. Because back then in 2020, that was the meta, right? Like everybody was, yeah. So like right wingers were like, "Look at you, dude! You were saying fucking Black Lives Matter. Like, what's the way Yeah, and it's like that's like literally the smallest thing you can do in that situation. But like, but XQC didn't believe it. He was like, oh, this is the classic problem with people thinking that, like, you know, everything you see on the internet is real. And then, like, 5 minutes later, he replies to it, he's like, oh, fuck, it is a real tweet. This motherfucker forgot he tweeted supported Black Lives Matter.
He tweeted in support of Black Lives Matter.
In 2020.
He forgot.
Yeah.
He was shocked that he said he
It's crazy. It's like, you guys, I'm sorry, I thought black people were people.
Mind you, for the viewers at home who don't know, XQC is literally one of the. I think he probably got like the biggest deal out of it.
Yeah, he got 100 million from Kick. So they were like making fun of Aiden too, because he was like also from BLM. Because like everyone was doing it. The reason why I'm bringing that up is like a lot of people, it's just a trend, right? People think you do, where you have to be very friendly, you have to say these things or whatever, right? So now the trend has swung in the opposite direction. So now they're just forming right-wing shit. There are, however, people who are genuinely like hateful people who do have ideological disagreements with me. And, you know, they have like, I mean, they're still also like insanely uneducated, but at least they have like, I guess, some kind of like worldview that is at odds with mine.
train and you do the clip farming thing and you like follow that train, that popular. We talked about it last episode about how popular culture on Twitch for such a long time. It's been like that. Now that you're capitalizing off of that and you're kind of like trying to start your channel. The racist people that I see person. I understand that you should like try to help make you uncomfortable. It makes that profit. It makes that
Oh yeah.
so you kind of like generation information off that. When it's crazy because I'm like, you're trying for there's so many are like
A big thing that trend that we were talking about earlier, like how a couple years ago, like when the gambling shit was on Twitch, and it was really like actually trend on like when the WL was like first started, they like it was like we're not for that gambling shit.
Yeah. It's like they don't fuck with that either now. Like
Of course.
So, but it's basically people don't remember what you said. They just remember how you made them feel.
Yeah.
Right. So like they felt small in that moment. They felt stupid in that moment. They felt like I was taking away their favorite parachute content creators like mechanism to make, you know, tens of millions of dollars.
Fuck.
And then they would just like, yeah, and then scam back. Yeah, and it's like, and for that reason, they were just like piling on, and I didn't really care about that much. It is what it is, you know.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Anger and resentment doesn't go away, even if they have arrived at my position 5 years later.
Talking about this episode, we were actually like brainstorming shit. I was like, yeah, I think we talk just the train at the time. It's damn near. It's what it said. It's like it's damn near. No, it's definitely force floors. I thought it's so bad that like once I was locked in certain everything, I was really focusing like on it's so bad. I genuinely can't more strength or anything anymore. So I'm like, so they like ran aside and then they go on Twitch and I'm like, start at a little bit. 20K, get started what the fuck like, like, don't know shit. They're like, fuck us on. It's weird. It's
like, so petty with the fact of like, they're calling you as a grown man, a snitch. It's like,
No, that was just like, that was major. That wasn't bad. That wasn't even like a majorly consequential thing. It was just like, I think it was like 8 years. And it was like, feeling someone in the chat didn't understand what was going on, like why DG was like saying it wasn't Aiden, it was someone else, but it was Aiden, that, you know, it's just Aiden was banned. And then they were like, oh, you know, you're a snitch. They all have, like, I mean, I don't have any like bad blood with those guys in general. Like the people that do actually hate farm are mostly like right-wing content creators.
yeah, I think for me the issue that I'll see is talking about bad training. It's like when it be minors, it's just like thinking for yourself than this shit off. It's not because like we're saying, right? We talked about it last episode, like having your fun purpose time, right? I think all of us we're chill, you know? But it's like, I don't think it's the craziest concept in the world to be like, hey, I do fuck with you when you like that certain thing. Gambling, I'm not cool. It's not. It's not. It's the fact how you're right. You don't even know what you're saying. Because it's not like niggas are trying to like kill everybody vibe. It's trying to protect you because the evidence is
Oh! More whip! Nice!
And I run into that issue all the time because it's like you don't want to be the person that like and that like doesn't allow everything, but you also I'm not about to just sit there and allow you to call like whipping wearing cut ass names and all like all of my chat. And it's like legit, it's just having a fucking spine. It's being able to step away from the content, just step away from the money and be like, okay, what do I value, morals, etc.
I think I was gonna say is at least speaking like as someone who's consuming a lot of the space, especially at the beginning of like the 2010s, you don't really see a lot of like black voices represented. Hell, so
There we go. 4 out of 5.
Put yourself in it, you're already kind of like on the pressure to go along with it. It's like, what is this? It's like, I want to be happy, I want to be amicable to y'all, and I don't want to like create it.
Like, yeah. Also, I don't get down with it. That's why I stream alone.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't done like a collab stream in the longest. Just like I fuck with people on stream. It's not that I don't fuck with other streamers, of course, and that's kind of part of streaming, as you know. It's kind of like mingling, so anything like that. But it's like I'm not willing to do streams with everybody and anybody in everybody's community because I know how it is.
Yeah, so
I already know.
is that like a pressure that you think you felt, or do you like?
Yeah, how do you navigate that now? Like collabs, like stuff like that.
Back when I was like it was in 2020, it definitely still had like a different culture at the top. Like people were trying to be brand friendly.
Yeah.
You know? So when I was like the only political voice pretty much on the platform, I think that like had a reflection on the rest of the platform as well, where people were just like, oh, this is the vibe. You know? It's kind of like you know, going to a rock music concert or something. You're not expecting classical music at that space. So that's basically what the vibes were, and that shift eroded over time, and then especially changed in the exact opposite direction now with the Trump victory.
Yeah.
So now the vibes are atrocious. I think it was like I really think it was like it's King for sure, but I think it was Twitter too. Like and just like Twitter
hating himself.
Yeah, Elon Musk purchased Twitter and basically opened up the faucet of like Nazi shit. Definitely had a negative impact on every other social media, because like every other social media feeds off Twitter as well. Maybe less so now because of what we're talking about, like, especially in the beginning, like, you just go, oh, this is the cool thing. Like, being a Nazi is the cool thing. It's just so serious.
I was gonna say, kind of ruined. It very much did ruin Twitter for me because I don't go on that platform nowadays just because I get constantly like fed certain shit. But like that, I think after Elon bought it, I remember reading an article about it. Said like slurs increased by 500%. Like a day after he bought it.
Like back in the day, people wouldn't even use sites. They would just literally go straight to Twitter.
Yeah,
And I was like,
for bringing stories on there, man.
Yeah.
They don't do that no more.
They've kind of like all you've detonated the protection of the guidelines and stop shit, and now you kind of push everybody off the platform besides people like protection already. And that's why like the problem thing right now is just being a not. There are probably so many creative games on these cameras on Twitter.
Like the lady who like that 5-year-old black kid that him.
Yeah.
Like she literally farmed like almost $1 million.
We talked about Jubilee. Did you see the last episode with Media Sun? That he didn't even speak because he said some phrase. He had the shirt on.
And you know what we didn't notice about the shirt?
What?
The shirt also had the Burger King hats from the dude that was on the plane.
Yeah. Like that was
Straight up, just
dude, like 8 different animations on an AI made t-shirt, like
sitting there. Like locally as a streamer, against all that.
yeah, definitely. It's just the craziest thing is, streamers, they're just too crazy. The environment of like, there's an element of danger in just like even involved the name of like Aiden as again. That's like Ethan's line now.
I was like, I'm like mentioning it, and these kept doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's like, I wish they would. It's not that shit, you know what I mean? And if someone's volunteering it, then that's great. At this point is like, they're not the same thing. It's like, great. That's why I'm so interested in speed and his like development.
That's the biggest thing.
Has any streamers ever like reach out to you for advice?
Yeah.
But it's also like, damn, like now is that time where I feel I was gonna say, I always think about like when people were talking about like people need to be involved, and I want to like talk about issues or protests or whatever. And, like, I don't think there's an era where you can ever get away with that. Yeah. And it's like it just varies on how needed it is. And right now it's very, I'm very happy when certain people reach out. I didn't want to before we get talks. I know what I'm asking. I didn't want to, if you want to talk about the struggles with that, because there's a lot of shit I feel like content creator wise, mentality wise, stress wise, that like trying to deal with.
So I'm pretty sure all y'all seen that one meme picture where the dude got the pickaxe, he's hitting at the rocks, whatever, it's a block of diamonds behind it. Has there ever been a point in your life where you felt as if you were working too hard and like the goal was right there, you felt as if like you couldn't reach at all? And how did you like persevere and push through it?
Sure. I mean, there's definitely been a lot of ups and downs in my career, but like I'm so stubborn and I'm so invested in what I'm doing that it's like definitely putting like some out.
It's like you don't really have those thoughts. You get tired, you get discouraged, etc. It's like you don't have the thought of like, I don't want to do this shit anymore.
Yeah. There was, I would say, after October 7, 2023, it's like the first couple of months, there was definitely a lot of people who were just like, you're a fucking terrorist, you're a terrorist. Because like people, for a lot of people, this was the first time that they were like finding out about what Israel even is, or what Palestine is. So for them, after this mess of all the images of people being killed in Israel, like, and then to hear a guy named like Hassan be like, no, actually Israel is at fault for this. They were not ready for that at all. They were like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What? And people just got slaughtered. Like we're talking about, and then Israel was also like making up a bunch of insane shit too. They were like, oh, took babies and put them in ovens and they would chop their heads off. And they told me we're putting it
violence. So you want to know what it's not similar, it's like the gravity or like the emotion that came with it. But I think a similar thing is we had made a video. I think we make videos about how personal mistakes. It's just that feeling that you get when you stay up there. You know you have good reason to believe, and you see the entire reaction is not. Like, you expect it at a certain point, but the entire reaction is okay. You're not even hearing what all the
What video was it? It was like, was it Jerry? It wasn't Jerry. Jerry had a whole video on it with the LA protest. He's LA protest. Making the argument that, like, yes, black people basically saying, like, oh, it's not a fight.
Oh my god.
The signifier, and I wish I would have not waste as much brain cells in part of the argument as I did, but I saw the signifier was talking about, it's like, if you see anyone saying that, please do not engage. And it was after we had already uploaded the videos about it, because, like, we released that video out, and the simple argument was, okay, even if I want you individually to get your rest, sometime history forces rain. I'm pretty sure MLK didn't get up one day and decide, yo, for the fun of the fun, I'm gonna go fight for it. No, he was going to get forced into that, which is like if I'm seeing a government that has been documented like black people in trucks to return, I'm not going to clap while they're doing
Right. Also, you're not like a white
Friend.
It's not like, I don't understand, like why Deborah's say that? Like, you're like, oh, I want to go to brunch. It's like, the door's gonna come after you. If it already is, it already has been fucking anyway. So, like, that was the thing that even I had in my community, because I have a long range of ages. Like, I saw a bunch of Gen Xers, black, who were saying, like, no, we're tired, you don't understand. Like, sit your white ass down and listen. I was like, dude, what are you saying?
And the thing is, right, I can understand partially where that fatigue comes from. And the reason why I can understand it, and the reason why I can understand it is not only to put your body on the line. That's what we were saying. And it's not the comfort of your home. And it's not only it's I was gonna say, it's not
have to say anything. That's the thing. No, because it's like, that statement in and of itself is a permission. Like, you want permission to just, like, not want to do something, and then also have other people cheer for you at the same time.
What is like this rhetoric? It's like that. That's what's rhetoric. It's one of those that
it's one of those online talking points that sounds really good at first when you think about it, and I don't want to make it seem like the fatigue is coming from nowhere. I'm saying it's different things for different generations, but that fatigue is something that I felt immediately after the election.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
I remember
I'm like,
that. I didn't even want to pick up my phone.
It's not like
our house was like dead.
And the reason why is because, like, obviously we're still doing a lot of like exploring on all of our political journeys, but it's like Trump is so much of a threat that, like, all right, let's try to like make sure that he's not so terrifying option in every way, shape, or form.
Oh,
Right?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna, I understand, bro, but like they are.
Because it's like, people not hearing us, like, if we allow this, you're next. And we're like thinking like, oh, this isn't our issue. We're gonna been attacked before.
It's like, it never stopped. Like, there's the cop isn't going like, oh, you're black, you're not Mexican, move on. Like, in the election cycle, what was the number one thing that they said? Asians are eating cats and dogs.
Yes,
Asians aren't Mexican.
They can't tell the difference between.
3/4 of this country contended. It's such a dark experience. It's like, okay, at that point you know. But like, it's got to be, as influencers, I know that's something that it's never given me the feeling where it's like, oh, I don't want to learn. I remember one of the worst times I had because I had said something. I had said something about like the black man, black woman conversation, and I knew this was like succeed. So like, I was like,
Fuck off, Toyota. No, don't fuck up. I gotta do it.